Steve, tonight a closer look at taser safety. It was a week ago, a 17-year-old student on UC's campus was shot with a taser gun as police were responding to a fight. Today, the family of Everett Howard held his funeral, calling him one of the good ones, a good student and person with much potential. As the Hamilton County coroner determines his exact cause of death, tonight we continue our investigation into the taser, meant to be a non-deadly force option, but associated now with hundreds of deaths. This is surveillance video of the Charlotte, North Carolina incident in which a 17-year-old store clerk was eventually shot with a taser in the chest for more than 30 seconds and later died of cardiac arrest. One of several cases involving taser-related deaths that prompted the formation of the Taser Safety Project, a coalition led by the ACLU of North Carolina.
So we've been advocating at the city and county level, urging departments that do choose to use tasers to adopt restrictions to prevent some really unintended serious consequences.
The coalition is calling on law enforcement agencies which use the taser to restrict or prohibit use on obviously pregnant women, children, the elderly, persons with disabilities, people passively resisting, people already in cuffs, people driving, people in elevated areas because they may fall, people around flammables. One man died of burns. They also want police policy to deal with multiple tasings of the same person. So how do our local police policies measure up? Cincinnati police policy includes much of this. Officers should avoid use on pregnant females, children under 7, and adults older than 70, people in elevated areas or around flammables. It also states, when possible, avoid prolonged, extended, uninterrupted discharges or extensive multiple discharges. And policy encourages officers to tase subjects in the back and lower center of mass for front shots. Cincinnati police policy does not mention taser restrictions against people with disabilities or people passively resisting. Still, it's a much more thorough policy than that of the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, which has no written policy on taser use. It states just that only deputies specifically selected and trained in deployment of the tasers are permitted to maintain and utilize this less lethal system. Last month, the family of Daryl Turner won a $10 million suit against Taser International after arguing the company knew tasers could kill and didn't disclose it to police. Now, departments are on notice. Taser International is appealing that court decision, but has recently warned police that they should avoid tasing people to the chest area. It has not yet been released where Everett Howard was shot, and a copy of UC campus police policy on tasers was not available today. Meantime, we'll continue to be in contact with the Sheriff's Office to learn more about their policies and procedures for deploying tasers.